The UP Coalition of Lewis County focuses on tackling alcohol and drug use in teens throughout the area.
One of our major things is working with prescription drug use and underage drinking throughout Lewis County with our ages 12 to 17. We are really wholeheartedly believe in nothing about us without us. It's really hard to enact things or to do a program or something without bringing in our student perspective. So being able to reach out to them with honesty, with comedy most of the time, with making them thought-provoking, with, we post on our Facebook for the parents with good messages. We know our kids aren't there, but we want them to see us on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube so that they can be a part of that conversation in a non-threatening, non-judgmental way. Our goal isn't to, completely stamp out drinking completely. It's okay, you've made a mistake. You've learned something, you've grown from it, and there's no reason that you too can't be a part of the change and say, I used to do this, but now this is how I feel about it, because that's growth and that's how we get better.
Recently, the coalition held a virtual filmmaking competition for county residents with the theme Don't Be a Zombie, encouraging teens to stick up for themselves and not to follow the crowd. Forbes reflected on the creativity and wide range of entries in the winning submission, surpassing the coalition's expectations.
And it was awesome to see that there were parents working with children, there were people working on their own, there were a group of high schoolers that came together to make one, and every single facet of the whole county was pretty much represented. So all the way from South Lewis area, all the way to almost Harrisville in the Croghan area. And the premise behind the winning video honestly blew us away. It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. It was well put together. It used Lewis County scenes and landmarks. It really encompasses everything that we mean when we say, work with the UP Coalition, and that you can literally erase your future within just one bad decision.
Winning submission filmmaker Travis Widrick is a Lewis County native who recently moved back to the area due to the COVID-19 shutdown. When returning, he said he realized how prevalent drug and alcohol issues are and his want to have a voice.
Filmmaking can really tell a story, and it can really touch on the heartstrings of what's going on and pull people in and give them time to go back and look it over again or have a conversation about it. And as a filmmaker, as someone making a film, there's an opportunity to kind of use that as a format to invoke those conversations as well, or to create a feeling. My hope is that they would start a conversation. I think that's really where it starts. And if someone just sees it and then there's a conversation that happens, the ripples of that conversation is what can make change.
Widrick produced a 1-minute film with no dialogue, which focuses on teen drunk driving and the drastic consequences that can follow.
And the reason I used writing a diary, because that was the first thing I thought of. And I know right now, most kids are using phones and that kind of thing, and maybe not using writing diaries as much, but certainly parents and even kids can understand the idea of writing in a diary, and in fact probably many kids still do. So I thought maybe that would connect to kind of like a chord of being a child and writing a diary and having hopes and dreams of a future or different things that might happen in their lives, and realizing that if you make the wrong choice, that won't happen.
For ABC 50 Now, I'm Isabella Colello.